Coming right up, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Is up next. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And checking out some numbers for him.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Copeland in at the 1. And it's Wilson in at the 5 down low. You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard. Both of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking under. By the end of this game, I do think we can expect a slower game than we thought.
Pass to Copeland, jacks up at 3, sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Cowboy. Torres. Denied by Morant. Here's Bottoms. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And the second free throw is good. Here's the bodyguard. Who got him? Torres, pounded by Morant. Excellent D there from Morant. Here's Copeland. In the game against Miami, very impressive. Here's G. Oh, trains the 19-footer.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's the pick. Nice finish on the low block. That was good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He would gladly take those.
Pass to Wilson. Here's Sampson. Here's Wilson. Clock at 6. The 3 is out. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. The captain. Pass to Morant. Out to the wing. Here's Copeland. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Cowboy. To the right side. Torres. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He just looks off this way. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Cowboy. No good from outside. Going 1 or 2 from 3-point land so far. Torres. No good on the triple.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of stuff, even for him.
Copeland can't get it to go. Copeland's gone 1 for 3 all night. Bodyguard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first shot. Here's Cowboy. 8 minutes in his last time out. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. chance to look back on the last month and see which teams racked up the most points in transition.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 1. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows that.
I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tried that bad boy again.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive, and a determined finisher. Nice. This is the 3. And looking in control. They set the pick. The bodyguard. Pass to Wilson. Here's Cowboy. 5 on the clock. Pass to the bodyguard. 4-3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Copeland. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Pass to Wilson. And he takes that up and powers it through.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. They keep it on the field. They continue to grow.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Bottoms. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. And there's the screen. To win the drought. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It's just a missed opportunity.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it on. That's 2 points with a chance at another one to strike. We're just about halfway through the season, RJ. Is it too early for struggling teams to hit the panic button?
Some teams need to make changes. That's no question. But now isn't the time for GMs to start making knee-jerk reactions.
Here's Moran. There's Moran with the slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Yep, that was good. Cowboys got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Pass to Bottoms. To the inside. Here's G. That shot, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Wilson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Cowboy. No points yet. Here's Copeland. And it's off from three-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Torres, pounded by Moran. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the youngest generation coming in. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Here's Bottoms. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And Copeland gets it to go. Copeland's got 6.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
That's the Cowboy. Here's Smooth. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that will keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Bottoms. Here's Cowboy. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Cowboy. There's the 3. They get it again. And that was good. Wilson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's G. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires the 3. The shot off that time.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
G passes to Bottoms. 3-pointer. Copeland can't get it to go.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things. Look at that. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Smooth. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Cowboy to the left side wing. Torres buries it from 3. He has 7.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
They need this. Wilson grabs the board. Gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Sampson. The 3-ball. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Cowboy. Hasn't got one fall yet. 3-pointer, no good. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Torres. He's 4 for 8 now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Cowboy. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
There's 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Smooth's got 5 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was the emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And it's G into the center position. And Copeland gets it to go.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Cowboy. Torres, pounded by Morant. No good on the 3. Shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game. Over to the left wing. Cowboy, the pass to the captain. Here's Bottoms. Clock at 6. Cuts off the pass. Out to the wing. Free throw line jumper. And the basket is good. 11 points in the game.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
They set a pick. And here's Morant outside. It's hauled in by Sampson. Got 2 or 3 shots to go in the second. To the wing on the left. Here's Cowboy. GK inside. Jones on the line. He's got a special report. Jones, it's all yours.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chomps, thanks for the report. Now here's Morant from the arc. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Sampson. He's got 6. Violation. Great D. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Torres. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Bottoms. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's the bodyguard. No good with the triple. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Bottoms. From deep, Morant. Doesn't go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ball stolen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a three-point shot. I don't think we do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Brian, back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Sampson. He has 6.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
At the line for 2, Wilson.
First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Here's G. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Bottoms passes to G. Here's Copeland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bottoms. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Sampson. 17 points in his last outing. Oh, Morant with the block. Cowboy, the pass to G. Deflected. Here's Sampson. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Torres, pounded by Morant. Goes up on the baseline. G with a rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Copeland. Give him 8. Here's G. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yes, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
For your home team, number 0, Samuel.
Gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Bottoms. G passes to Cowboy. To the middle. Intercepted! Here's Sampson. 6 points for him. To the left wing. Lets it go from deep. Wilson, great positioning on putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bottoms. To snap the cold streak. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Smooth. He's got 5. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Leaving the defense in the dust. How do you guard against a move like that? I don't know.
Pass to Copeland. Here's Cowboy. Nails it from 3.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Torres, pounded by Morant. Sampson, and they come right back with their own 3-points. Sampson's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Copeland. Give him 8 points now. From outside the arc. Wilson grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Cowboy. It's hauled in by Bottoms. Bottoms has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Cowboy. Here's G. Here's Bottoms. Got a miss there on the triple. Gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Torres. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to G. Tipped. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
There's 1:12 left in the half. Pass to Cowboy. A shot to stop the run. Can't connect. Making him 1 for 6 from the field. To the paint. Oh, he jammed it straight down.
Setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Cowboys got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
smooth. Pass to Cowboy. Here's Sampson. Here's the three. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Here's Copeland. Give him 8. He misses the free throw. Second free throw, no good.
Still sporting an offer from the line this quarter. Got to get it together, fellas.
Torres, pass to Wilson. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Delivering the point. And we'll be back right after this.
The visiting team, 24. You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to 7 minutes.
Greetings. First off,
I don't put stock in the voting at this point. I could be blindfolded and tell you who's up there.
yeah, and then on the outside looking in, you have a few guys on the bubble who haven't made their moves yet. And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the home team.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And it's Wilson in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Cowboy to pass to Wilson.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to G. Morant looking around. Inside. Here's G. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up.
They set the screen. Down low. Here's Cowboy. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to bottom. To the middle. Here's Copeland. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Wilson. The 3. Sampson's shot is off. Shooting only 31% of the game. To the inside. Ooh, poked away. Here's Wilson. 15 points in the game. Here's Cowboy. Fades away. The rebound by Cowboy. To the paint. In transition, here they come. Here's Wilson. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Morant. Pass to Copeland from deep. No good there. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And there it is for him. Wilson's got 20.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to the bodyguard. And here comes the break. Here's Copeland. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Copeland's got 12. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's G. Here's Copeland. 12 points for him. Launches it. No good on the shot. Here's the bodyguard. To the inside.
Finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Here's Bottoms. 6 points for him. Here's G. Wilson grabs the board. Gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Sampson. Here's Cowboy. 10 points for him. Torres. Nails it from 3. He's got 19.
Nice clean bounce back. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Got just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Copeland. He's putting up some terrific numbers. Over 28 a game. Here's G. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Cowboy. Here's the bodyguard. Off target from outside. Shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Launches a 3. Copeland can't get it to go.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Torres, pounded by Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wilson. Let's go with a 3. G with a rebound. G's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Cowboy for 3. The rebound by Cowboy. Cowboy's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the bodyguard. 5 points in the game. Pass to Cowboy. It's deflected. He's able to get it back. Cowboys gone 6 of 13 shooting tonight from the field. Here's Bottoms. Now here's Morant. To the middle. They swipe it. Oh, ripped away. Pass to G. The ball's knocked loose. Wilson passes to the bodyguard. Torres, pounded by Morant. And it's in there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to G. To win the Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That one misses. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Smooth. He's got 10. Pass to Sampson. Torres. That three's off the mark.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Bottoms. And he slaps it in one-handed.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Torres, hounded by Moran.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass
in
to
the third.
Sampson.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilson. From downtown. It's hauled in by Copeland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
G passes to Bottoms. Here's Cowboy. Offensive board. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Smooth. A minute 22 left in the 3rd. Fires for 3. Wilson, no good. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Now here's Moran. Here's Bottoms. Back to Moran. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. Shooting well here in the 3rd, hitting 50% of their shots. Torres, hounded by Moran. Torres. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this
At the
game.
line for 2. Torres.
First one falls. And he makes both free throws. Shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's G. And there's the rejection. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Off the inbound. That one drops for him. Copeland's got 14 points for the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Pass to Cowboy. Torres, hounded by Moran. 6 to shoot. Here's Sampson. Puts up a 3. It's a 3-pointer. 15 points in the game.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
As we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's Cowboy in it to 2. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I had to be prepared. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Copeland.
grabs the board. At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Cowboy. Here's Smooth. Torres. From outside, off the mark. Outside Moran. Out left to the wing. Here's G. On Monday, then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And he can't get the first one. Sinks the second. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And with plenty of time left, that's his fourth foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
Cowboy. Here's Copeland. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bottoms. And that one good. That gives him a double-double. He's gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Torres. And he converts the layup. He's got 27.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Moran. Inside. Here's G. Got a hand on it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Wilson. It's hauled in by Bottoms. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Cowboy to pass to G. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistently working himself to the line.
Pass to Cowboy. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Copeland. Pass to G. Elbow shot. Can't hit that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Cowboy, the pass to the bodyguard. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Here's Copeland. Pass to G. With the fadeaway. Yep, that one goes. G's gotten 4 this quarter.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's the bodyguard. No good on the triple. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Here's G. And he banks in the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Pass to Smooth. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot it there. And of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most help and motivation.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Copeland, out to the right wing. Here's G. Pass to Cowboy. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. Going 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Cowboy. Torres, pounded by Moran. Oh, Moran with the block. And they're on the run. Shot is good by Bottoms.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Pass to Cowboy. Here's the bodyguard. From behind the arc. Here's Wilson. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance plays.
Now here's Moran. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Copeland's got 6 in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
From deep, Moran. Not going to go that time. Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Cowboy to pass to Smooth. And he gets that one.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Copeland. Outside Moran. Out to the right wing. Here's Cowboy. Pass to Bottoms. Takes the 3. Morant, no good. Gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Wilson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Copeland. Copeland's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's G. Wilson grabs the board. Shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 32 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Cowboy. Pass to Copeland. Here's Cowboy for 3. The rebound by Cowboy. Cowboy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Here's G. To win the cold spell. Good.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Torres, pounded by Moran. Torres, pass to the bodyguard. Oh, got a piece of it. Charity stripe shot. Smooth, no good. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth. The captain, pass to G. Here's Copeland. Let's go with a 3. That one, no good. Torres, pounded by Moran. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Torres, banked it in on the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Copeland. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time to present our player of the game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the
Possessions can't end until... Somebody grabs the rebound, Greg. Two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Richardson is out there with the main. Then there's Drexler, and it's Rain Man, and it's A-Train in at the center position. Here's the three, and that one's good. But that'll go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the team.
Jennings can't get it to go. Here's the mayor. He's guarded by Jennings. Pass to Rain Man. Good on the dribble. Rain Man's got his third basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Jennings. Now Fresh. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to the man. And here's Drexler. In the corner, it's Richardson. 5 to shoot. Here's Rainman. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rainman's got 11 points.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Now here's Barnes. He had 15 points last out. The bodyguard passes to Jennings. Barnes outside. Outside Jennings. Pass to the bodyguard. Straight to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points run up from outside here in the first. The Mayor passes to Raymond. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Barnes the screen. The bodyguard passes to Cross. Target with his three. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Inside. It's blocked. Jennings with the ball. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. And that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's the Mayor. Still Sterling. The three-pointer is right on target.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Jennings, a screen on Richardson. Pass to Fresh. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three-ball. Fresh has got his second bucket tonight.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
The Mayor passes to Raymond. Down low. Here's 8-3. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Front pass the arc. Rebounded by Drexler. Gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's the Mayor. He's covered by Fresh. That shot for more.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about
yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
He throw good. AI. Gone 6 of 9. Shooting well. Pass to A-Train. Here's Rainman. He's guarded by Jennings. Takes a step back. 6 to shoot. From deep. Drexler. A-Train. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's the bodyguard. Jennings kicks to AI.